Coming up.
1, 2, and 3.
Nice. This Middle Eastern food takes classic recipes and turns them into lighter, healthier options without sacrificing the flavors you love. Did you know you can improve your posture just sitting in traffic on I-95? Ride along with us to learn more ways to add health to your commute. Here's another one for you. Did you know cucumbers are fruits? You do now, and Professor Produce has plenty more cucumber canon carefully curated for you. We all hear about or even talk about the negatives of commuting, whether it's road rage, traffic, bad posture, just being trapped in the car, etc. But what if I told you we could turn all of this horsepower into health power? Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and cut me some slack. There's a writer's strike. But seriously, today I'm going to show you many ways that you can stay healthy while being in your car, commuting, whatever. So hop in, it's getting hot out here. The first thing I want to talk about is posture when you're sitting in your car. Now, we've gone over this briefly in the past with Dr. Sam. However, I've learned a few things from Dr. Sam and others since then that I want to share with you. So actually, I need you to come over here and look at the controls with me real quick. Now, obviously, if you've ever driven a car that has automatic controls, you know what these are. However, this one over here may be newer to you depending upon your car. This is a luxury car, and most luxury cars come along with this, but now most cars in general are adding lumbar support. So you're gonna simply add or subtract the lumbar support for your spine. But honestly, I think most people should just put it all the way to one end so that you've got the maximum amount of lumbar support, and then even add a towel if you need more. Now I'm gonna fire up the engine so I get the AC running. As you can see with this car, it pushes me a little bit closer, giving me more room to get in at the beginning. But once I'm set, this is where I'm starting out. So where is the good posture for driving? Well, everybody is shaped differently, obviously, but optimally, you want to get your butt as far back as you can. You want to have your shoulder blades touching the back of your seat, and you want to be as close to the wheel as possible so that you're not rounding forward. Now, depending on your leg length and arm length and everything else, you have to kind of do some give and take here, but the keys for protecting your back and posture are going to begin with your butt all the way back, shoulder blades up on your seat, and as much lumbar support as you can get. If there's still not enough gap to support your spine so that you have that natural curve, you can roll up a towel and stick it back here like Dr. Sam has showed us in the past. All right, now I know it's getting hot, so for real this time, hop in, let's go for a ride. Here's where your seated position is going to help you work on your posture when you're at a red light. You can do it while driving, but it's best to do it when you're able to do so safely, however that is for you. So again, with your butt all the way back to the seat, shoulders back on the seat as well, and hopefully you're getting that lumbar support either from your seat itself or a towel or something you've added to give you a little bit more support. Maintaining the neutral spine in the back, you can now actually work on your upper back and neck, especially if you're feeling tension from your neck always being forward, as we've talked about in the past, tech neck. You can work on that with chin tucks on your seat. So all you have to do is simply tuck your chin and repeat. You can do these for a few second holds at a time, or what I actually like to do is I'll tuck my chin and I'll just remain here for however long feels comfortable for me. You might start to feel a little bit of pulling in your shoulder blades, on the back of your neck, and that's because those muscles have been tired from being forward all the time, and now they're in proper position, so the other muscles are adjusting to keep you in a good position. So all you simply have to do again is chin tuck, hold for a second, release, chin tuck, release, or you can hold it. So just like this. And if it's comfortable for you, you can even drive like this, but don't let working on your chin tucks get in the way of safe driving. Either way, I think it's pretty cool, right? When did you guys get here? Oh. Well, watch this. We'll be right here.
What's up, guys? Morgan Shapiro. We are back at UFit in Weston, and last time I showed you how to get a complete lower body workout just using a set of dumbbells. So I figured this time I'm going to complete that and show you how to get a complete upper body workout. But this time we have one more piece of equipment we have the bench. So we have a set of dumbbells and a bench. We're gonna move through and we are gonna do a complete upper body workout. So we are starting first with the single arm bent over row. So you're gonna put one knee on the bench, the other leg is out, and then this hand is gonna be right here. So I want you to think you have 3 points. 1, 2, 3. This other hand is grabbing the dumbbell. You have a flat back, you're keeping your neck in line with your spine, and we are rowing up towards that hip bone, little hold at the top, and back down. All right, rowing it up. We're gonna do one more, and bringing it down. Exercise number 1, check. So now we are moving on to a push exercise. This time you're gonna have both of your dumbbells and you're actually going to sit on your bench. So now we don't have any back support here, so I recommend going a little bit lighter because you really have to use your core. You're gonna sit with your feet shoulder width apart, finding a nice strong foundation. Dumbbells are up and we're going for some Arnolds. So we're going up at the top and then touching in the front. Okay, now we have the single arm dumbbell pullover. So you're going to lie back on your bench. You're gonna hold your dumbbell this way. So it's really important the palms of your hands are facing up, like you're gonna push the roof away from you. Holding the dumbbell right here, up above the head. Now we're gonna go back, and then you're stopping right above the forehead. Now when a lot of people do this, they wanna come here. If you do that, you're losing all the tension in your lats. So I want you to keep it small. Back, stopping right here, pressing that lower back, and coming up. All right, so that was exercise number 3. We're moving on to exercise number 4, which you're going to need both dumbbells. We are doing a variation of the chest press, but we're gonna switch it up a little bit, work our stability, and we're gonna alternate dumbbells, which makes it a little bit harder. So we're gonna lie back on our back. Both dumbbells are up, feet flat on the floor. And now you're gonna press one dumbbell down at a time, alternating sides. We're gonna do one more, and bringing it down. Exercise number 4, check. And we just have one more. You get to stay seated, that's the good news, and you only need one dumbbell. So we're really gonna focus here because this last exercise is the concentration curl. So I really need you guys to focus and concentrate. So you're gonna have the dumbbell, elbow pressed inside your knee right here, and you're just gonna give me some curls. This hand can go right on your knee. 2 more. And there you have it, guys. We work the chest, the triceps, the back, the shoulders, the biceps. I've got you covered. A complete upper body workout, one set of dumbbells, a bench. You can do this in the gym, at home, minimal equipment, complete upper body workout. Give it a try.
Don't go away. You would miss the delicious, healthy Levantian cuisine. What the heck is Levantian? Good question. Find out when SoFlo Health returns. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Franke. I'm joined by the SoFlo Health crew, and we are turning your commute into a highway to health, so buckle up. Okay, come on, relax. There's gonna be a lot more of these driving health puns today. But first, we hydrate. And I like to use an insulated tumbler from a Abominable Snowman non-paying sponsor brand that you see here. And I do that so that I can leave my water in the car, it doesn't get hot, and I can enjoy it later. Now, you can leave a plastic bottle in the car as well if you'd like, but when you taste it and it's hot and it tastes like plastic, that's because the plastic is leaching into your water, and we don't like that here on SoFlo Health. We prefer otherwise. So watch this, and I'll see you in a minute. Like most of us, you're careful, especially when you go outside. You look both ways when you cross the street, you use sunscreen, stay hydrated, and make sure you know what the weather's going to be like. And finally, when you get home, you can relax. Or can you? Well, probably, as long as you're aware that your house might be trying to kill you, your family, or your pets. Okay, relax. It's not as bad as all of that, but there are some things you need to be aware of that could be lurking right in your own house. And you've probably used at least one of these today. You've got any houseplants? They may look pretty, but plants are deceptively dangerous if you have children or pets running around the house. Popular varieties like daffodil, iris, lily of the valley, ivy, and even mistletoe are poisonous when consumed. They contain toxins or dangerous chemicals to protect themselves from insects, animals, and yes, humans. How about the kitchen? Do you have a gas range? Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that causes sudden illness or death and is often detected when it's too late. Play it safe and install a CO monitor in your home so that you're alerted if levels are getting dangerously high. If you consume too much, the overdose can cause stomach pain and intestinal blockage, but if the toothpaste contains fluoride, as most do these days, it gets far more serious. Convulsions, difficulty breathing, and heart attack, among other scary side effects. We're not suggesting that you avoid toothpaste. No one wants stinky breath, but make sure that you and your children are using the designated pea-sized amount and thoroughly rinsing with each brush. You've made a great, healthy dinner and you're full. So like most people, you put the rest away in the refrigerator to save for later. Simple, right? Yes, but the first thing you want to do is keep your food out of the danger zone. Bacteria grow rapidly between the temperatures of 40 degrees and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the danger zone. After food is safely cooked, hot food must be kept hot at 140 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer to prevent bacterial growth. If you have any other tips on how to best preserve flavors, send them to us using @SoFloHealth and we'll read them. We promise. Especially from you, Donald. I'd be remiss to do a show about driving and health and not mention the obvious, which is you can do all of the health tips in the world, but if you don't arrive alive, it's all for naught. So please drive safe, keep both hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. Make sure that you're not drinking and driving, and if you're feeling tired, pull over and find a nice place to rest. Like, say, a new healthy serving restaurant in Coral Gables. This is Levant. Levant is a region in the Middle East, but it's also a restaurant right here in Coral Gables, and we're going to explore the healthy flavors of Middle Eastern food. Typically, when you think of healthy food around the world, Mediterranean's the one that kind of pops out. Maybe Okinawan if you're familiar with the Japanese cuisine because of it being a blue zone, but trust me, Middle Eastern food can often be very healthy as well, and they've got some great options here at Levant. Let's go meet Mo and learn more. As promised, I'm now with Mo, one of the co-owners of Levant. Mo, thanks for having us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Well, welcome in.
This is your Miami Spice menu. Yep. Now, of course, you would be picking one of these from each part of the menu, but I guess if you want to get the whole thing, you could. So, so tell us, where do we start?
So we always start with a dip.
Let's go.
So what we do is we rip the bread, you get a nice little corner piece is my favorites. You know, I'll give you a little piece for yourself.
Sure,
too.
thank you.
And then you pretty much just
get right in?
Yeah, like.
And what is this that
This is
we're scooping up here?
It's made out of sweet roasted red pepper, walnut, olive oil, and garlic.
And then where do we go to next?
Well, now we go for our starters, which is right here. We have our cabbage roll, which and we have our grape leaves. You know, it's a symphony. It's not one note. You get the first bite, goes ah, and then ah. You know, it's the olive oil, the lemon, the rice, the vinegar, all of that plays a huge factor in making it just fantastic.
Well, because it's probably, to me, the most traditional from what you've been talking about, I think I'm going to try this lamb over here.
How are you with heat?
No problem.
Okay. Take a little bit of our sauce.
No, I said that before and regretted it, but no problem.
No. Our heat levels are very, very light compared to more what people associate with spicy cuisine.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It all has to play like a symphony. And I'm waiting for our grandma veggie pot kebab. So if you give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, you go check it out. I'm gonna enjoy this. More of Mo and his delicious cuisine is still ahead, and Professor Produce culls the cardinal cucumber concerns to carefully collect consumable benefits of this cruciferous creation of the countryside after the break on SoFlo Health. Turning your car into a university on wheels is a great way to spend your commute. Whether that's audiobooks, podcasts, or other informational content, listening to something for your mind is a great way to spend your time while driving. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Franke, and we're turning your commute into something that you can enjoy and improve your health on and not be despising it and uncomfortable in your car. So we've already gone over some stretches and things, but something we talk about a lot here on SoFlo Health is meditating and the benefits of meditating. So why not meditate while driving? Whoa, hey, relax. I don't mean to close your eyes. We're just gonna simply do the breathing aspect, okay? Does that make sense? Are you okay with that? All right. So all you need is about 3 deep breaths to trigger the benefits of controlled breathing, which is really what a lot of meditative benefits are. So simply breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, or in through the nose, and out through the nose, and then just one more time. Do we feel better? Yeah, pretty good, okay. All right, try it while you watch this. We're back at Levant, and Mo has brought out Grandma's veggie pot kebab. I thought kebabs were on a stick. Huh, never mind that. This looks great.
So this is our grandma veggie pot kebab. It's an Anatolian dish in Turkey called tesi kebab. Everything gets cooked inside the clay pot. So there is a mix of seasonal veggies. Typically, it's, as I said, seasonal. If you come in the fall, we add in a little bit of pumpkin in there, squash. It brings in kind of that cinnamon flavor profile of our ancestors, and then we serve it up like this. So you pretty much take this, you get the knife and cut into it. Put this bad boy in the bottom, and then I would back away because I've ruined too many white shirts because of this dish. So
I'll watch from back here.
1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
So it's, as we said, so it's all the delicious good veggies that you would want to eat, from a variety of eggplants to our tomatoes to a little bit of pepper in there. It's not spicy. They're rich, decadent, but not over the top. This is the way to bring people through the door so they could trust us to give them a culinary experience in the future.
For those that want to come enjoy this Miami Spice menu and they want to learn more about Levant, how can they?
Well, I first recommend checking us out on Instagram if you want to take a look at some of our dishes online. If you are making a reservation, I highly recommend doing it through Resy. It's and please, we'd love to see you guys again and again.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your time. We've got plenty of eating to do here, so let's dig in and
Please.
We'll see y'all later.
Thank you.
Yep. While I'm at this light here, this is something that I do that isn't necessarily limited to your car, but something I like to keep in my car. A bottle of digestive enzymes that are plant-based. They're very hardy, the heat won't destroy them, and they're great for you when you are snacking throughout the day, you have a big heavy meal at lunch and you're heading back to the office and you don't want to be slogged down. Those digestive enzymes will help break down your food, give you more energy, and trust me, better digestion is better for everything. And remember, it's not the calories that you consume, it's what you absorb. So, watch this. Cucumbers are incredibly good for you. I'm Professor Produce, and I'm in a real pickle because cucumber puns are hard to find. So any we come up with, you'll just have to deal with. Speaking of pickles, fermented pickles are a great way to add more flavor and more probiotics to your diet. You may have even heard of all of the digestive, immune, and overall health benefits of probiotics. And as far as I'm concerned, they're all true, according to a man in a lab coat and a bow tie that's definitely not the host of the show. Cucumbers are also prebiotics. What the heck's a prebiotic? Prebiotics are the food for probiotics to be able to do their thing in your digestive tract so you can reap the healthy benefits. And I can't find any conbiotics about it. This fruit, yep, fruit. I know it's green and often in salads, but it's fruit. This fruit is 96% water. That's 4% more water than watermelons. Not that that really matters anyway. Except for the part where it's a great way to stay hydrated during the summertime or any time. It's all of that extra water and fiber inside of a cucumber, which makes it extra helpful if you're, how do you say? Constipated! Backed up. And that's mostly thanks to pectin, which is a soluble fiber found in fruits. See, I told you it was a fruit. That can help with bowel frequency. Beyond the bathroom, cucumbers might help regulate and reduce blood sugar. They were also found to help with oxidative stress and diabetes-related complications. These pre-pickles have all of these vitamins and minerals as well. Believe it or not, there might actually be something to the old cucumber on the eyes thing. Some research shows that cucumbers applied directly to the skin can help soothe your skin and reduce swelling and irritation. It can alleviate sunburn and even decrease morning puffiness on the eyes. Bottom line is, cucumbers are just great. You thought I was gonna say cool as a cucumber, didn't you? I would never say that. Cucumbers have it hard enough as it is. The whole pickling process, so jarring. We're here finally. Oh wait, guys, wait, at least you stay. Come on, wait. Jeez. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and we were turning our commute into a healthy endeavor with the crew. Clearly, I enjoyed the ride a lot more than they did. But there's a few other things that we want to leave you with about the health of your car and your health. Really, your health and the health of your car around it. Well, however that makes sense. A big thing is the air that you're breathing while you're in your car. You can choose recycled air or non-recycled air, but remember, if your air cabin filters are clogged up, dirty, moldy, or anything like that, then recycling that air isn't going to be good for you. All right, let's hop outside and I'll give you the rest. That's a big one, those air cabin filters. Make sure they're fresh and clean. If you do want your car to smell better, please don't buy one of those cheap cardboard tree cutouts that have a bunch of toxic chemicals. There are essential oil and non-toxic options to scent your car because you're gonna be breathing that in all the time. The last tip we'll leave you with today, sunglasses. Wear them if you need them, especially if you're driving east in the morning and west at night, like a lot of people are. You're driving right into the sun, and that exposure to your retinas isn't the best, although it is good to get some sun exposure into your eyes. You don't look directly at the sun anyway. We want you to protect your eyes and also be safe driving, because often you'll be behind another car that's reflecting the sun right into your eyes, which makes it even worse. So get some polarized sunglasses to protect yourself as well. There are plenty of other ways that you can stay healthy in your car, and we'll share them in future episodes. That's all we have for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. So thank you so much for watching. As always, you can watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health on SoFloShows.com. You can follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye and good health. I can't park here. Next week on SoFlo Health, meet us on down by the bayou for another restaurant that savors flavors and health. This Louisiana-style locale brings the traditional flavors of the Sugar State and makes healthier versions for us here in the Sunshine State. It's right here next week on SoFlo Health. We'll see you then.